What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Base Damage. Hope you are all doing well today. We're going to be taking a look at another deck from Joker. This was the one that he promised when we hit 669 subscribers. Haha, funny number. I love it. But also, this was the second one that he had posted. I just recorded another one for 666, which was a ReZero deck. But for this one, he gave me a Fantasia Bunko one. This one called I Heard You Like Burn 4s and Horny Maxing deck. Sure. Well, I mean, last shot seen on up in here. We love us some Burn 4s. So we're gonna take a look at this deck today. And we're just gonna have some fun. I see 4 spin and 4 shot, so this is already like not something I've covered in a hot minute. So let's go right into. Okay, well, hold on. Sorry, I looked over here and saw this. What's her name? Sistine. Had a climax combo, but no blue. Is this even in here? I'm sorry. Hold on one sec. Not wanting to lose precious things. That says absurd daily life and solid situation. Okay, so we do have some stuff in here that does not have its climax combo, which is totally cool. Totally cool. I'm wondering what the other effect is for that. So. All right, let's get started. 3-2-10K Tsundere Magical Arms Girl Haruna. This was Korewa Zombie Desica. For anyone, I'll come back to this. For anyone not familiar with Fantasia Bunko, it's just like Dengeki Bunko. It's a production company that has a whole bunch of different series under its belt. And a lot of these have gotten animes. I think all of them have. I know, yeah, Nobuna, Zombie, obviously Data Live, obviously. I can't remember if this one got student kids. I don't remember what the anime for what the show or series this one was, but I think it did. I know this one did. This is an old show. Oh wow, I feel old looking at that. Anyway, let's go back to this. So but yeah, it pulls from a bunch of different series. That's why if none of the characters look like they have the same pattern to them, that's why. But all right, so. First effect is when this card is placed on the stage, you can pay one. Discard a card. If you do, put the top card of your clock into your stock. All right, clock to stock healers, always good. Which she looks like she needs for this. I see 3. When this attacks, if absurd daily life is in your climax area, you can pay 3 stock. If you do, deal 4 damage to your opponent. Today's gonna be a great talking day. So we do have like a last shot Xenon type effect. It's just 3 stock feels like a lot. Because, I mean, okay, I have to do math here. I'm going to go with the most optimal, like, setup here. And hope that you can pull off 2 of these. You need 4 to be able to summon this. You generate 2 stock before the last one attacks. So, you would still need 6. So, we need 4. So you'd have to go into level 3 with a minimum of 8 stock, not barring anything else you want to play. Like, just dropping 2 of these. Well, okay, if you do their effects, so you could go in with 6. If you activate both of their effects to heal from clock to stock, assuming you have the clock to do so, you could go into level 3 with 6 stock. So 6. So like I said, I'm making certain that I'm doing this right. You pay 2, you're at 4. Effect, you got 5. Play another 2, you're at 3. Pay 1, or pay the cost, you're at 4 again. You would play something else that doesn't cost anything. Then you would swing with the thing that doesn't cost anything. You're at 5. You swing with the first copy of this, pay out the 3. You're at 2. Then it generates a stock, and you're at 3 again. Okay. So you can go in. I literally had to like look at it like in my brain. So you can go into level 3 with 6 stock, and I was about to say 6 of these, and you could pull off 2 of these. Okay. It's not as egregious as it sounds. That healing from clock to stock is major. Sorry, but it took a second there, but we got there eventually. All right, so we're off to a great start. 4 copies of that. 4 copies of this Rumia. This is from Bastard Magical Instructor. This was a great show. I wish I had more. This is 3-2-9K. Oh, it's early play. If you have 4 or more Fantasia Bunko or Magic characters, this gets -1 level in hand. Then when this is placed on your stage from hand, you can choose a Fantasia Bunko or magic character in your clock and put it into your memory. That's not that common. Healing from clock to memory, I think I've only ever seen in English at least once or twice. So this is kind of cool. When this is placed in stage from hand, you can pay 1 pitch 2. If you do this, choose one of your other characters, and that character gets X power till end of turn. X is equal to that character's power. Hold on, what? Oh, you... Gets X power, X is equal to that character's power. Okay. So you basically are able to double the attack of whatever you target with this. Limiter removal? Anyone from Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay. I'm assuming that's at the point of casting this. It's not like it gets something that says this thing's power is doubled for the rest of the turn. It's whatever it currently is when you cast this. So if they're at 10k, and then you activate this, they would gain 10k. But if you had buffed them up first, like say the Haruna, even though this doesn't have to reverse, so that's amazing first off. But you could bump this up with like another buffing effect. Let's say you gave it an extra like 3,000 attack, just for sake of argument here. 13, it would gain 13, so it'd be at 26. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. That's kind of cool, actually. Go Rumia. Speaking of Master Magical Instructor, Sistine was from the same series. So 3, 2, 10k. When this is placed on stage from hand, choose up to one of your opponent's characters, return it to their hand, and this gains 2k power till end of turn. Then it has the climax combo. When this has been a battle opponent becomes reversed. Oh, okay. It's like a restanding effect. But since they're from the same set, this is probably meant to like super pump this Sistine so she guaranteed gets a reverse or something. But I'm saying like if you did like a deck more focused on Bastard Magical Instructor. But so you just do this for, with like a tech 1 of this for some removal. Okay, that's kind of nice. All right, that's it for the 3s. 1 copy of... I can't read this. What is it? Hekio Academy Student Council Vice President Minatsu. I think that's what that says. Oh, it's literally right there. I was reading this and I forgot it's literally right here. Kate is a dumb today. It's a 2,500 backup. When you use this card's backup, you can discard 2 cards from hand. Choose one of your opponent's characters with a level higher than their level, put it into his or her waiting room. So anti-change just sends to waiting room, so pretty good. Always got to have the anti-change though. 1 copy of this Celica? I don't know how to pronounce that. 216k. If the total level of cards in your level is 3 or higher, this gets character encore. So I'm assuming that doesn't even matter. I'm assuming the experience probably never comes up for this. When this card becomes reversed, if the level of the card's battle opponent is higher than the level, you put that card at the bottom of his or her deck. Okay, so bottom deck reverse or anti-change as well. So you got all the anti-change hate in the world right there. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, that's it for the 2s. Okay, so we're down to the level 1s already. This is the other climax combo. Vampire Ninja Sarah. Also from Kore wa Zombie Desica. This was great. I love this show. I want to go back and watch it again. 105k. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, if Solid Situation Panic is in your climax area, put up to 1 card from the top of your deck into your stock. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a level 1 or higher, put it into your hand. Okay, so it's extra stock production, blind stock to be completely fair though, as well as possibly some hand advantage. Okay, interesting. It's just the fact that it has to reverse. Wait, what was the thing? Solid Situation Panic. Okay, which was this one. I was about to say it's the I was gonna say if it was from a different series, but there's U and there is the other U from so both of these are from Kore wa Zombie. So this is the one for the level 1 and this is the one for the level 3. I guess appropriately it has the characters on it. So alrighty. So I don't want to crap talk it, but I like the having to reverse. Well, I was gonna say having to reverse is one thing, but if you just drop the Rumia and bump the Sarah up like double her power, then you're good, right? I mean that's an option. It can early play. The Rumia can early play itself. You could like super pump this with like some crazy buffing stuff, and then it could get over like level 3s probably. That's great. All right, we have 2 copies of the Ayumu. Creepy in a cute way Ayumu. It's a 103k. It has an act ability of pay 1, sack itself, choose up to 1 character in your hand with a level equal to or lower than your level, and put it on the stage position that this card was on. Oh, okay, so you could also use this to... I guess you still pay 1 stock as opposed to 2 initially. Okay, so if you use this effect to summon your finisher, and then do the effect to heal from clock to stock, it's technically paid for free, because it's you would only be paying the 1. You're paying a lot more from hand in the long run, but you could use this to summon it for this level 3 for only 1 stock. But then you're healing from clock to stock, so it's essentially a 0 cost at that point. Would you, like I said, you're going to use a lot from hand, but I guess if it works, it works, and you have exactly 2 in here, so maybe the whole math thing I was trying to do earlier, I guess that checks out. I don't know. Then we have Diva of Temptation Miku. It's a 1/1/2K. There's a couple abilities. Okay. Active Rest this. Choose one of your Fantasia Bunko or Celestial Spirit characters, and it gets 2,500 power till end of turn. Okay, so we do have like a 2,500 buff. So, I mean, with the Rumia, that's an extra 5K to whoever this gets used on. Just saying. Or just in general, a 2,500 buff to you. You do have a 1K1, so that makes you an 8/5. So you're pretty good on that then. Okay, cool. Also an act. Let's see. Discard a card, sack and rest this. I'm sorry. Choose a cost 0 or lower character on your opponent's center stage and put it at the bottom of his or her deck. Obviously, you would just use it on something that's just annoying. But it says cost 0, so practically going to do nothing against standby, but still can be some very good spot removal if you need. Okay. Or if it's just like something crazy that you're like, you know your opponent's going to try to like just pay like Encore to save it. So I guess it depends on the deck that you're going up against, especially because it is removal that gets it off the field to the bottom of the deck and then, you know, possibly guaranteed damage later on. And lastly, an act to pay 2, rest this card, put the top card of your clock to your waiting room. So heal. Okay. 2 copies, we're already in the zeros, of Troubled Expression U. This is the Necromancer girl from Zombie Disca. It's 00500. When this is placed on stage from your hand, reveal the top card of your deck if it's a Fantasia Bunko or weapon character or event card, that is important. Put into your hand, choose 1 card in your hand, and put it into your waiting room. So add top card of deck to hand, discard a card. On attack, choose one of your characters. One of your other characters, and that character gets X power. X is equal to that character's soul times 1,000. So another possible bump for the Serra to have to reverse, because you're going to be a minimum of a 2 soul. So it'll get an extra 2K off of that. So a couple different ways of pumping here. I was about to say Maharomatic, but that was a completely different series altogether. What was this called? Because I'm thinking Maharomatic was the girl who's the maid. What was the name of this? I can't remember the name of this anime, but this is like a way older anime. 0025 Heart Magic Yuna. Okay, I remember in this anime, it was like people had different degrees of like how much magic they could use in their entire lifetime. And the main dude was born with like only a couple times that he could ever use magic. But because he was limited in how many times he could use it, it was like extremely powerful magic. He could like basically fulfill wishes that like nobody else could ever fathom to do, which is crazy. When this is placed on stage from hand, pay 1, pitch 1. Okay, it's just a drop searcher. Search your deck for a Fantasia or magic character. Okay. Hey, you gotta have your drop searchers, especially to grab her, because I don't know if there's a Ricky in this set, maybe? There probably is. We'll find out. 00, many different festivals you. An internet pitchfork mob festival due to a politician's wrongdoings and lies. What? I don't remember this. I don't remember anything about politics, but okay. Go you. You are also death trait. When this is placed into your waiting room from the stage, so on death, makes sense. She's on death care. Okay. Look at up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 yellow climax, which is honestly fair for this deck. Add it to hand. If you added a card, you discard a card. Okay. Let's be able to try to dig for the climaxes, because I guess we have to see if there's even a climax swapper in this deck. We'll find out. Nation unified by Force Nobuna. Oh, this is the double rare. Okay. 1500. During your turn, it gets 1000, so it should be 25. When this is placed in stage from your hand, you can pay 3. If you do, put all of your opponent's stock, okay, it's the millum, into your opponent's waiting room, and then your opponent puts the same number of cards from the top, of his or her deck to the stock. Yeah, no, put it from the bottom of the deck. No, that'd be hilarious. So it's basically, for anyone who's familiar with Bang Dream, it's buns for luck. So cool. I actually didn't know they had that. That's really cool. All right. 2 copies of Frail Exorcist Hanbei. I'm trying to remember what she's from. So it's just Sengoku, so maybe it's from, so she's probably from the Nobuna anime. 001K. During your turn, all of your other characters get 500 power, so just a global 500 on your turn. Let's see. When your climax is placed on your climax area, you can put the top card of your deck into your clock. If you do, look at up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 level 1 or higher card from amongst them. Reveal it to your opponent, put it into your hand, put the rest in your waiting room. Climaxes are regarded as level 0. So I see that they do have an event here, so you could grab that. Okay, really good. 3 copies of Absolute God, Kurimu. She's an absolute unit. 002K. When this is placed on stage from hand, look at the top card of your deck. Put it at the top of your deck or into your waiting room. Okay. Oh, okay. When this is placed on stage from hand, you can pay 1, put the top card of your deck into your clock, and salvage back a Fantasia or Student Council. Okay, so it's not a search from deck Ricky, it's a salvage Ricky, is what people refer to this as. Very nice. 3 copies. Okay, so we have another climax combo here, but we don't have this in here. So I'm just going to go to the brainstorm effect. Another Kurimu. Pay 1, rest this, mill 4 for each climax, salvage back a character. Okay. And it looks like it has a standing effect. Maybe this was like a standby combo or something. I don't know. So, 4 copies of Inherited Magic Talent Sistine 0025. When this becomes reversed in battle, you may reveal up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. If you reveal 1 or more cards, choose up to 1 Fantasia or Magic character amongst them, add to hand, put the rest in the waiting room, then you discard 1 card. Okay, so more filtering. You just can't grab climaxes off of that like you can with the U. That is it for the zeros. Then we have one particular event in here, but 4 copies. I am Echo of Death. Okay. I definitely don't remember what this is from. Oh, Student Council's Discretion. So I'm assuming it's the same one as Kurimu. It is so 1/1 red event. It's a brainstorm event. Flip over 3 cards from the top of your deck, put them into your waiting room. Choose a level X or lower Fantasia Bunko or Student Council character. Tree hand X is equal to the number of characters. Okay, so X is equal to the number of the characters that you milled with the 3. So if you revealed 3 characters, basically, you get to salvage back 1 level 3 or lower. Okay. Choose one of your characters and it gets 2k power till end of turn. Put this in. Remember, Joker, I literally just recorded the ReZero deck. This is just the level 1 event from that. Return by Death. It's that but red. Because I believe this is the same exact thing. Future me, if you want to do a side-by-side comparison. So this has been in both of the decks that Joker submitted for these 2 milestones. To be fair, this is also really good because this is another 2k buff for your Sarah reverses, so that's pretty good actually. You salvage back, play a Sarah, play this, salvage back possibly another Sarah. Give the first one a 2k buff, summon the second one, proceed to go to town. Okay, there's a lot of little avenues for buffing and whatnot, and then it goes to your memory. Yeah, this is literally just red Return by Death. Okay, that's cool. It's just funny that was in both of the decks that I literally just recorded at the same time, which is just, okay, whatever works. And then 4 copies of Absurd Daily Life for the level 3 combo. And then 4 copies of Solid Situation Panic, the shot trigger for the level 1. That is going to be it for the deck. Joker is all the time cooking up something. He had promised, he's like, yo, I got some stuff coming down the pipeline for you for these milestones. I'm like, dude, I appreciate it. I thank you so much. I feel that you and Joe and a couple other people are keeping the Community Fridays afloat, and I thank you so much. No, that's not even true, but it's just like y'all are awesome and always cooking so much for deck profiles and whatnot. But I thank y'all very much, and also thank you to the viewer as well. If you want to also submit your own decks, like I said, looking through some crazy stuff like this, feel free to check the description. There will be a link to the Discord. In the Discord channel, you can see deck list submissions and Community Friday submissions. You can put them in either, whichever you prefer. And if I like it, I'll make a video about it. Or if you think, oh, here's, a cool deck for when you get 1,000 subscribers or something like that, I'm certain Cowboy will probably make like 100 girlfriends thing at that point. I don't even know. But that is going to be it for us today. Thank y'all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you once again to Joker. And we are just going to sign off here. Like and subscribe if you want. If not, it's cool. Ain't no reason to do something you don't want to do. But we'll see y'all on the flip side. Peace out for now.